Stop right there if you're about to drop thousands on a mirrorless camera and you need to hear this. The market is flooded with game changers and revolutionary models, but after testing systems shooting thousands of frames and analyzing every spec, only 3 stood out, and one of them will shock you today. I'm exposing the truth: which brands are resting on their laurels, which hidden gem outperforms cameras twice its price, and most importantly, which one is perfect for you. Every lens, accessory, and deal I mention, all linked below. This isn't just a review, this is your 2025 buying guide. Let's dive in. Starting at number 1. Best affordable kit, Sony A6100. The Sony A6100 is an entry-level APS-C mirrorless camera. While it's one of the older cameras still available, its 24MP sensor, touchscreen for easy focus placement, and Sony's excellent autofocus tracking, which especially excels at focusing on people and pets, still make it excellent value for its price. It's happiest if you prefer to point and shoot in an auto mode. The wide range of lenses available for it give you somewhere to grow if you find yourself catching the photography bug, and, if you shop smart, you can get the body and a lens for around $1,000, though we'd recommend staying away from Sony's default 16 to 50mm f3.5-5.62 kit option. The A6100 is the most basic model in the A6000 series and doesn't feel quite as robust as its step-up siblings. It offers a lower-resolution electronic viewfinder and twin control dials that are both thumb-operated. Its touchscreen flips upward 180 degrees for easy selfie framing and vlogging. The A6100's autofocus can effortlessly track whatever you point it at. The A6100 makes it easy to record 4K footage or slow-motion 1080 video. There's a socket to connect an external mic, but no way to connect headphones for monitoring. It can be set up for tap-to-track autofocus in video, too. There's significant jello effect distortion in the 4K footage though, especially in 24p mode. The A6100 is a good entry-level camera with a very powerful, easy-to-use autofocus system. We're not huge fans of the kit zoom, and the interface isn't especially welcoming, but with a few settings changes, it can help you get excellent shots easily. Number 2. Best value around $1,000, Nikon Z50II. The Nikon Z50II is an entry-level APS-C mirrorless camera, built around a 21MP CMOS sensor. It features Nikon's 3D tracking autofocus system, and can recognize 9 subject types. It represents a step up over the A6100, offering similarly powerful autofocus, though with more autofocus subject recognition types, and much more welcoming controls for when you want to be more involved in the photo-taking process. Nikon places some restrictions on what lenses third parties can make, but there are increasingly more sensible options. If the ones you want are available for it, the Z52 is the best option at this price point. It has a solid grip, twin top-plate control dials, and a wide variety of customizable buttons, including one that, by default, controls color mode. Focusing is handled using the touchscreen or 4-way controller. Autofocus is very good, with subject detection being especially good. However, human detection doesn't seem as sticky, and 3D tracking isn't as dependable as on Nikon's higher-end models. Otherwise, the camera is snappy and can even do 30 frames per second pre-capture, though it's JPEG only. The Z52 delivers on the basics without breaking the bank. The Z52 can shoot log or HLG video and has a waveform monitor to help set correct exposure. A headphone socket helps maintain audio quality, but the lack of in-body stabilization counts against its use for video. The Z52 is a solid hybrid camera, with several features from Nikon's higher-end cameras. The lack of a stabilized sensor is the one mark against what are otherwise very good video specs, and you may find the lens selection limited if you want a camera to grow with you. Number 3. Best APS-C mirrorless camera, Fujifilm X-T5. The Fujifilm X-T5 is an enthusiast-level APS-C mirrorless camera built around a stabilized, 40MP BSI CMOS sensor with the company's X-Trans color filter array. It has plenty of features for both photo and video shooters. What really lands it on this list, though, is how lovely it is to use. There are physical controls for all your exposure settings alongside configurable top-plate command dials, a big, bright EVF, and its JPEG colors are especially pleasing with a wide range of sensible, and more out there, film simulation color modes. Though there are more technically capable APS-C cameras on the market, for a lot of photography we give up a bit of AF tracking performance and speed for the X-T5's user experience. The X-T5 features dedicated control dials for ISO, shutter speed, and exposure compensation, along with a film-era SLR-style low-profile front grip. Its rear screen tilts up and down but also hinges outward for portrait orientation shooting. The X-T5 can detect a variety of subjects from animals to vehicles, and tracking performance is quite good with these. Tracking for unrecognized subjects is less dependable and eye detection is prone to false positives. Buffer depth while shooting at 15 frames per second is reasonable. And there you have it, your shortcut through the mirrorless maze. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, one of these three will be your creative partner. Remember, the gear doesn't make the artist, but the right tool unlocks your potential. Ready to take the next step? All purchase links, current deals, and my recommended accessory kits are waiting in the description. Click down there now. If this video saved you time, money, and analysis paralysis, do me a huge favor, hit that like button. It truly supports the channel. Share this with anyone thinking about a camera upgrade. And subscribe and hit the bell, because next week I'm breaking down the one lens that lives on my pick of the time. Thanks for watching. Now go create something amazing.